Don't have time to practice English every day? What if just 1 minute daily could improve your A2 fluency? Our 60-second micro stories are made for busy learners, quick, practical, and powerful enough to boost your vocabulary and sentence skills instantly. What if improving your everyday English was easier than scrolling your phone for a minute? These 60-second micro stories are built around real-life situations to turn your hesitant A2 English into confident conversations faster than you ever expected. Want to speak English more naturally and understand daily conversations without stress? In just under a minute a day, these micro stories help you build A2 fluency and real-world confidence, your small daily habit with big results. Feeling stuck at the A2 level is completely normal. Many learners reach this stage and start feeling that their progress has slowed down. Traditional learning methods like long grammar lessons, heavy textbooks, and difficult exercises can become boring and tiring. When learning feels like a burden, motivation drops. And once motivation drops, consistency also breaks. Without consistency, improvement becomes very slow. Now imagine if improving English didn't feel difficult. What if you only needed 1 minute a day to move forward? A short daily story or quick scenario can keep your brain engaged without overwhelming it. Small learning feels light, simple, and achievable. The goal here is to turn English from a task into a habit. Just like brushing your teeth or checking your phone daily, English practice can also become part of your routine. When learners realize they only need to give 60 seconds, resistance disappears. They no longer feel pressure. The biggest advantage of this method is that there is no stress. No long classes, no homework, no complicated rules. Just one focused minute that keeps reminding your brain that English is part of your life. And when English becomes part of daily life, improvement starts naturally. This 60-second method is not just short content, it is a smart fluency hack. Many learners only listen to English, but listening alone is not enough. Speaking and repeating are equally important. That is why microstories use a technique called shadowing. Shadowing means you repeat the sentence immediately after the speaker, using the same tone, speed, and pronunciation. This trains your mouth muscles for English sounds, just like exercise trains body muscles. Over time, speaking becomes smoother and more natural. Each microstory focuses on practical daily situations like shopping, meeting a friend, ordering food, or describing your routine. These are real-life scenarios, so your brain quickly connects learning with actual use. When learners both listen and speak, retention becomes much stronger. The most powerful part is that it doesn't feel like studying. It feels like enjoying a short story. But in reality, you are building vocabulary, sentence structure, pronunciation, and confidence all at once in just 1 minute. Listening improves understanding, but natural fluency comes from imitation. Imitation means copying the speaker's rhythm, pauses, and intonation. This is something classrooms often miss, but microstories naturally include it. Every story is designed so learners can easily repeat it. Short sentences, clear pronunciation, and everyday vocabulary prevent overload. When sentences are simple, learners feel confident repeating them, and confidence slowly removes hesitation. Another big benefit is that learners are not just learning words, they are learning situations. For example, I'm going to the market. Can you help me? Or, I need some water. These are not book sentences, they are real-life sentences. When learners realize they can actually use these phrases outside, fear starts to disappear. English stops feeling foreign and starts feeling practical. Step by step, conversational confidence grows naturally. The psychology behind this method is simple: small learning with high consistency. When learning is small, the brain does not resist it. When consistency is high, progress is guaranteed. Traditional learning often fails because learners study for 2 hours one day and then skip 5 days. This uneven pattern confuses the brain. Microlearning solves this by making daily practice easy and manageable. For A2 learners, this strategy is perfect because they already know the basics. They don't need heavy grammar anymore. They need polishing and confidence. Daily short exposure gradually expands vocabulary and improves sentence structure without stress. Most importantly, there is no overwhelm. Without long lectures or complex rules, learners enjoy the process. Enjoyment speeds up learning. This is modern learning, quick, practical, and designed for busy lives. Consistency is the real secret to fluency. Even practicing for 1 minute daily for a week can create noticeable improvement. Words start sounding familiar, pronunciation becomes smoother, and confidence increases. The idea of a daily boost is to make English a mini routine. Just like drinking tea in the morning or scrolling your phone at night, 1 minute of English can easily fit into your schedule. Once it becomes a habit, it requires less effort and gives bigger results. Subscribing and turning on notifications also help as reminders. Reminders send a signal to your brain that this habit matters. When learners don't miss the next story, their learning flow stays strong. When learners suggest daily scenarios in comments like office conversations, travel situations, or shopping dialogues, learning becomes more personalized and interactive. It turns into a journey instead of just content. The final goal is simple. Change English from a difficult subject into a daily habit. Once that shift happens, fluency follows naturally. So remember, fluency is not built in one day. It is built one small day at a time. 1 minute may seem tiny, but when you repeat it daily, it becomes powerful. Every short story you listen to, every sentence you repeat, and every word you understand is a step forward. You don't need perfection, you only need consistency. Make English your daily companion, not a monthly goal. Stay curious, keep practicing, and allow yourself to grow naturally. Your confidence will rise, your hesitation will fade, and conversations will start feeling easier than ever. Start today, stay consistent, and let each 60-second story bring you closer to the fluent speaker you want to become.